It's your witch, Cassy Fortune, back at it again with the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Why'd they make the names so long? I guess there's longer game names out there, but God fucking damn it! My goddamn hat! You're bald. My hat. Whatever. Gorpez, it says Gorpez 1 redeemed no hat. I can see that it was you. Marvin Beak hacked me, then Marvin Beak will fucking die. What were we doing again? I warn you, he's armed, so my baby. Yeah, okay. I legitimately don't remember what we did last time besides save the fuck-ass white boy from the outside. In case you need context for the title of the stream, it's Spooks asked me what happened last time in the game, and I said that the fuck-ass white boy almost died. She was like, why are you calling him fuck-ass white boy? Do not quote the dark magic at me. I was there when it was written. And my chest is not small. Cafeteria, probably right. Wait. I don't have tiny titties! Do you see these things? They're like C cups at least. Possibly D cups. I forgot there was fast travel. This is, not where we're supposed to be. Oh, here? VTuber models can lie. I promise you I have big chest in real life too. Was this just free time? No, I don't think it's free time because then I'd be able to talk to people. Huh. You're late. If there's one thing I can't abide, it's having my time wasted. Don't bother making excuses. Just take me to where you found Ato yesterday. That's the fuck-ass white boy's name. It really seems like something happened to Saray, doesn't it? That's what I intend to find out. Enough talk. Lead the way. Whatever you say, ma'am. Mommy. I mean, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. I mean, mommy. Mommy. Sorry, mommy. Hiruko and I stepped through the wall of fire and made our way to the ruins a short way from the school grounds. Are we sure you're not a middle-aged duck-hunting man, which explains why you hate Marvin Beak? Marvin Beak's not even a duck! He's an eagle! Can't take this anymore. Eventually we arrived at the spot where I'd fought the invaders the day before. This is it. This is where we found Ato. And according to his story, this was dropped by one of the invaders that attacked him here. Oh? There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the badge from Saray's hat. Did he have some kind of confrontation with the invaders? What was he doing out here? Let's split up and investigate more thoroughly. There may still be clues here that were overlooked. Sure. Why, Zero? Why? Nothing here. What in the world happened here? Are there any clues or traces I missed the first time? Nothing here. Hello, Zero. Rubble. Hiroko. I think that's all just the same rubble. It just like gives me multiple points that I can check it from. Broken overpass, rubble, rubble. Broken overpass, broken overpass. Oh, I can move side to side. That helps. Are you winning? I'm so winning. As I continued searching, my eyes fell on a little piece of plastic trash can on the roadside. There was nothing special about it, really. Nothing to suggest it didn't belong there. And yet, when I looked at it, I felt a nagging curiosity about what might be inside. Yes, Scorpez, what's your question? I had no grounds to be suspicious of it, no concrete evidence, just a feeling. Who's Cassandra Nova? Thank you for the head pats! My hat! Why do you guys do this to me? My hat. Whatever. I was learning to trust my hunches. Something told me that this trash can was important. I gently lifted the lid. Oh shit, he's dead. Thank you for the head pats! And the hydrate. Sip, sip. How first time we would spend points to cover your head. Bring that up to Aurora. They fucking killed Saray. What the? No, I'm afraid of Aurora. Okay, let's look up Cassandra Nova. If I'm disappointed in you, you're getting a timeout. Is this from fucking Deadpool? And I'm most commonly in association with the X-Men. But it's also in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Well, I'm not that disappointed, so you can stay. You gotta be shitting me! I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Why is Saray in pieces?
No! It's my chance to tie someone out. I'm sorry, someone pissed me off more. I even opened mock view for this! Someone pissed me off more so that my mods can do their job. You guys are gonna be fighting for who gets to time someone out or ban someone. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Somebody really did a number on him. I wonder who was responsible for this.
Isn't it obvious? Only one person could have done this. And that person is you! Or you! Or you! Saray was killed by one of us!
You're all too bloody nice. You can draw a photo of me doing a third of a backflip, break my neck. Remember, everyone, Aurora can draw you pregnant.
What? No way! I don't think any of us could have done it. Remember what Saray said that one time?
Nah!
Aurora does have a lot of power as an artist. Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier! Or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you? The Emperor Gorpa's art. Will you commission Aurora for it? Cassy, am I allowed to ban myself yet? No. I like you being here. Oh yeah, he did say that! No way any of us could have heard him then.
Aw, man! No non-stop debate this time, huh?
Quit trying to drag us into your killing game fantasy! I'm not engaging with your Hakutua joke, Gorpez. Wait, we can ban ourselves? No! No, you can't!
No banning yourself! So then, it must have been the invaders, right?
That seems to be the only explanation. My guess is some invaders made it onto school grounds and killed Saray. Then they took his remains and discarded them in the ruins beyond the wall of fire before we could notice he was gone.
Yes, Gorpez? What is it?
I'm not modding you. If it works when I click my own name in the clip, it said I could ban myself and I really wanted to press the button, but Cassy won't let me. At some point while they were handling the body, the badge on his hat must have broken off and gotten stuck on one of them. No, I mean moderate. Why are you all such freaks? They snuck... Wait. They snuck in without anyone seeing them. Are the invaders even capable of sophisticated tactics like that?
From what we've seen so far, there are different types of invaders. Maybe some of them are built for stealth.
Chat reflects the streamer. What did I do? You guys are trying to ban yourself. I don't even mean freaks like that.
Oh man, so freaky. I mean freaks as in you guys are trying to fucking ban yourselves from stream. What is wrong with you?
Anyway.
But if they could do that, why haven't they snuck in and killed us all already? I mean, the alarm didn't go off or anything.
Don't forget to use my link to download Honkai Star Rail. Do not ban me from my own channel. I don't think you can. But don't try it.
Getting past the flames is one thing, but getting in and out without the defense system's radar detecting them too? What could do that?
It almost sounds like a ghost. Ghost? I like writing, can I try and quickly deleting it when she says don't even try. If you download Honkai, hit that exclamation point HSR and download it with my link. Please, 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 please. I pressed the wrong button. This is what I get. This is what I get for trying to be fancy with my stream deck. Shut up! Shut up! Everyone shut up! Now, get back here! Shut up! Or I guess I should say shut up about the stream ending. That thing, or person, or whatever that I saw on the roof, could he have done it? Now that I think about it, the day after I saw that ghost boy was the day Saray went missing. No! Get back here, please! Don't leave me! No! That can't be a coincidence. So we know for sure Saray's not coming back. What do we do now? Oh, we still get to go home after 100 days, or... Oh, hey, I was just telling Spooks that there's no, battle recently.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Yeah, Jeb is sponsored by ZZZ, and I'm sponsored by Honkai Star Rail, and all we need is for one of our buddies to get a Genshin sponsorship, and we're set.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? This mean what I think it means? It's an enemy attack! Yeah, no, that's fair. That's valid. But, like, if you wanted Star Rail anyway for any reason. Pokes fingers together. Oh dear, what terrible timing.
Herc? No way! Why now?
Damn you, Zero. Damn you.
Huh?
It just goes to show they won't only attack when it's convenient for us. Quite the opposite.
Thank you, Ghost. I love you.
If the invaders...
Oh, hi, Jabby. Thank you for subbing.
Did you try to, like... Did you do a fucking Star Rail ad with your sub? The invaders really are the ones who destroyed Saray. They may have chosen to attack now because they know we're vulnerable.
Hiya, Jabs.
Almost 2 years. Subscribed for 23 months. Damn. Yeah, it is a Space Point HSR. So what do we do? Wait, no. So what do we do? No one's asking us to fight, but should we? Yeah, it's up. They're big games. My bad. It's all good. Ain't nothing else we can do. If they get inside, we're all dead! But it was Ray's job to take the lead and organize us and stuff. There's no way we can win without him! No, we can win. We have to. If we want to survive, we have no other choice. Right, that hasn't changed. It's not a question of if or how. We fight or we die. That's all there is to it. I'll take over Saray's role for now. Follow my orders and I'll work something out. Whoa, hold up! Why do you get to be in charge? Because I'm the most qualified for the job. I'm not happy about it either, but it's a matter of necessity. Like hell I'm letting you push me around! Enough, the invaders will be here soon. Anyone who can fight, follow me to the war room.
Yeah, boy! Let's do this! Can I get a reward if I kill the most dudes?
Fine, but I'm doing this my way! Takemaru and Darumi took off at a run towards the war room. In contrast, the rest of the group, over half our total members, remained where they were. I see. Even when our lives are more at risk than ever, you're determined to remain on the sidelines.
It's not like we don't want to help, it's just...
You're going to regret this.
Huh?
Obviously, if we fail, you're going to be killed along with the rest of us. But even if we survive this battle, you're going to regret not joining the fight. I guarantee it. Yuroko's words sounded less like a warning they did a threat. After pausing a moment to let that sink in, she also left. Let that sink in! And then the door opens and a sink just fucking bounces into my room. Don't waste your time trying to recruit me. I can't do anything right.
Herc, I can't fight. I just can't. Even thinking about it makes me want to hurt. I'm just a regular guy, you know. I can't go out there and fight those monsters.
What about the unpleasant gradient at my door? What?
Stretch.
Yeah. Oh, and a head pat. Thank you. How did I end up in a crazy situation like this? What rotten luck. First Saray goes missing, then the invaders attack again. What terrible timing. But as long as it doesn't affect me or my dear sister, I don't really care. There's nothing I can do. My dear brother won't let me do anything dangerous. Girl, just leave him. Just let him die. Girl. Have you not seen the unpleasant gradient before? I don't think I have. Let's see, the war room. Should get going too. I'm past hesitating at this point. I have to fight. It's the only way for me to survive. I'm not dying here. I need to make it back to Karuwa! Okay. Use quick trouble now. Yes. They have to hold it. Put it in general. Keep in mind it is waiting. That is an unpleasant gradient. And then Jimmy forwarded it to memes too. You guys just really want to make sure I see it, huh? Alright, let's get started. Does everyone understand what they have to do?
Oh, I know! We go on an adrenaline-fueled killing spree! Cutting down friend and foe alike!
Composing the Cassy. I saw the gradient! I'm leaving him outside. He's my DoorDash. He's supposed to leave the order out there anyway. Admirable enthusiasm. I need you to confine your attacks to the enemy, though. Remind me again why you're calling the shots now! I'm the strongest one here, and unlike you, I have brains as well as brawn. Can't hit girls! You sure you're not really a dude? Now'd be a great time for you to crack your egg and take a pounding. Crack your egg?! Come on, this is no time for us to fight among ourselves. We have to get onto the battlefield before the invaders get here. What does he know that term? Because he's a trans ally. Ally! Ally!
I wonder if we can pull off some sick finishing moves. I want to put an invader's heart and show it to them before they die. Flawless victory!
If you're all ready, then let's begin. Initiate defensive battle.
Magical Girl transformation! Man, we're so cool. Trans-accepting radical thug. That's a fun thing to do, showing a heart to someone dying. I'd love to do that, man. I just activate Yandere mode and I rip your heart out and I show it to you and I'm like, see?
I told you I'd steal your heart.
And then you die. Finally, all enemies, barrier generators destroyed. Arthur did it because he's a bad boy now. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see, as usual, you have the most range.
Time to move. How's this? They may be disgusting monsters, but their insides certainly are a pretty color.
She's so me, for real, for real.
And the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion.
You do realize how creepy you sound, right?
Broken so soon.
I love this game.
Let's go.
Yeah, right there.
Take that!
Kiruko getting some brain.
Let's go!
Yeah, right there. Our Crip Stars Discord has a clip competition. Don't forget to clip the stream and send them on into our Discord. Yippee! Oh shit. Ouchie. Okay. them are in a very good line for my main boy.
Full throttle.
I think this guy can still do his little...
Knocked it out of the park. I've got this.
Yeah.
Take this.
Hoping Cassy has better odds of winning too, since she will vote for herself during judging. I didn't even vote for any of my clips this last time!
Alright, let's get started.
I voted for one of Jebby's and one of Aurora's! I voted for my own. That's based as hell.
Die!
Die!
Satisfying.
Alright, my girl Darumi.
Game time!
It's killing game time! I love you so much, girl.
Seriously depressing.
Never mind.
Here we go.
I think yours will actually... Yeah, just like that.
Gotcha.
Just like that. Da, da, da. Okay, my bad. Clipping Cassie's worse and she won't vote for herself, so you should clip other stars.
Okay.
No, still clip
Help
me!
the rest.
We're talking about being the funniest bitch around? Hell yeah.
Okay, okay. Get away from me!
Wave one end. Shit, I should pay more attention.
Nothing beats the feeling of trampling them beneath my feet.
I still can't believe how strong you are, Hidoko.
Yeah, you're totally OP! You rocking some lead hacks or cheat codes or what?
Jebby, no.
I'm in a good mood today, so I'll tell you. The truth is, I've been fighting these monsters a lot longer than the rest of you.
Oh my god. Yeah, can we stop talking about Ina Wong birthing video?
What?
I didn't know they were called school invaders at the time. All I knew was that they were a threat to the Tokyo residential complex, and that it was up to me to stop them. By the time we were brought here, I already had plenty of experience killing these things. It still never gets old, though.
You really fought him before?
You're like the OG invader exterminator!
I love you, Darumi. I would die for you, Darumi.
Wait. You mean they attacked the complex before? And you fought them off every time? How did all that happen without anyone noticing?
Dude, her finger guns are so silly. Right.
Maybe people did notice.
Can we stop talking about the Ina Wong birthing video?
I didn't really let details like that bother me.
Maybe you shoulda.
Damn, Takemaru being serious for once. The day Karuha and I got dragged into all this. That wasn't the first time the invaders appeared? Me too, Zero, me too. Just how long has this war been going on anyway? And how have the people in charge kept it a secret for so long?
Hey guys! Looks like we've got company!
My current theory is that there's actually like 20 billion, not 20 billion, just like 20 Tokyo residential districts. And so like each of our people are from a different one. That's how they're like how have we never met each other? It's not a very big place. I don't know. Like they're all from different Tokyo residential districts or whatever.
That's enough talk. Let's swat these bugs before they get out of hand.
I hope Eiko just like runs out and joins us.
Right. Let's do it.
Ah, Eiko's not gonna join us. Okay. See you
Ready
first.
whenever.
Well, yeah, I actually want to do this one. And yeah.
Take this!
Oh, that didn't kill them immediately. Whoopsies.
Let's give it to him.
Hey, Discord says you should be playing Xenoblade right now. I feel lied to. Sorry,
Say
man.
when.
I'm known for lying.
That's it.
Yeah, okay, sure. False advertisement. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I lost too much blood.
Damn. You lost too much blood.
Don't underestimate me.
Yeah, okay.
I'll show you how it's done.
No, there is music. Is it too quiet?
Serves you right.
Can you guys not hear that? Do I need to turn it up? Anyway, I'm doing good, Lemon. How are you? I can't, but it's fine. Okay, so, are the voice lines also quiet? Do I need to adjust, like, the settings in the game or just, stream? Okay, so it's just a game problem. See, it sounds balanced on my end, so... I also just usually turn music volumes quieter, I think, though. I'm not a big fan of loud music. Jacking the box. How are you guys like this? You guys hear the music a little better now?
Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Let's go, baby. Oh, I love her! And then after making her change her game settings, I leave, get pranked loser. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Hauling ass.
Hauling ass!
Good to go. Here.
Oh, she's stunned. That's right.
Let's give it to him.
Let's go.
There we go. Okay, those guys are gonna be dead. Now,
Hauling
there's this
ass.
guy.
Let's freaking go.
One more.
Ass.
Hauling ass!
They won't get us next time.
Fuck yeah, she's back.
We made it through somehow. Even without Sire's help.
Haul that ass! Woo! Ass hauled. Hauling that ass. In my stream, it's more likely than you think.
Guess we're starting to get the hang of this hemo anima stuff. Doesn't hurt that we basically can't die either. I could get used to this immortality stuff.
That was a little too easy, though. Is this really all they've got?
Ass hauled. Box jacked. I am forcibly removed from the Cassandra Fortune stream.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Guys! Look over there! A new challenger is approaching!
What? Like another monster?
Oh, it's a human! Hauling ass from the Cars movie. What? One of the off-brand Harley Quinn. Leave my off-brand Harley Quinn alone. I love her.
That's a human.
That's a human.
Right this way. Wonder what their deal is.
Could they be an invader as well? I've never seen one with a regular human physique, but it's not out of the question.
Could it be someone from the complex, though? They might have gotten lost and wandered into all this by accident.
Is it true? That person really be from the Tokyo residential complex?
What do we do now? We can't attack if there's a chance they're just a normal person, right?
Ah, nah, I say commit war crimes.
I'm actually starting to miss Sirei. He'd know what to do for sure.
Aww.
But he's not here. We're going to have to work things out for ourselves.
Aight. Everyone stand back! Leave this to me.
Takemoto took a deep breath and then...
Hey! Who are you? Whose side are you on? You one of us? Or one of them?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything too complex from you.
Oh, look! Look!
Who's this idiot? Which one? They're all idiots.
Put their hands up.
Oh?
See? They understood what I said.
Paul Ingas from the Cars movie. What do you mean you don't know all the cars in the Cars universe? He's from the European Championship current competitor in the Piston Cup. Zero, what the fuck? That louder is. Ah, yes, Takemaru.
We can
He's
communicate
fine.
like
He's,
normal. They've got to be human.
As we established, he's a trans-inclusive radical thug. He won't punch women, so he told, fucking, what's her name, the girl, that, are you sure you're not a man? Now'd be a good time to crack that egg so I can punch you. And we're like, huh. Interesting. Interesting, boy.
Maybe. We can at least get a little closer and try to talk more. It doesn't look like they're armed, so we should be okay.
Still reeling from the shock of this new development, we took a few tentative steps towards the mysterious figure. Imagine you're like full armor, you have a cape on, you're so cool, you just walk through a wall of fire. This crowd of like teenagers just like, hey, you an enemy or are you okay? And you're just like, heads up, and they all just kind of like shuffle a little towards you, like, so that's your dealio. But then,
Kudu Kuzo, Dipifogo Vatu, Pamashniku Jetu Voodoo Petu, Heaven Shook.
bro speaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Hemo anima?
That's a monster.
What the?
Is that the Fell Dragon Grima?
Hideko, can you get out of this?
Don't bother me. I'm trying.
Eiko? 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 Little white boy? Little fuck-ass white boy? Little fuck-ass white boy!
Eito? Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I suddenly believe everything Sirei told us. But something you said got through to me, Takumi. Even if we disagree on some matters, we're still friends. I can't begin to tell you how happy I was to hear that. It's been a long time since anybody thought of me as a friend. And friends should help each other out. Isn't that right? That's why I've decided to fight too. I found something that I want to protect.
Can't fool me, that's white black dragon.
I won't just stand by and let my friends get hurt anymore.
He's got something interesting going on with his uniform
alongside
there.
you, and we'll all make it home. Together.
Too many cheesy lines. Too much power and friendship. When did this turn into a shonen anime?
I love her so much.
Now that's what I'm
Oh, they all have that
talking
weird thing
about.
going on with their uniform. My bad.
I agree, though. That speech was totally lame.
Great work, Eito. I knew you'd come through.
Sorry it took me
So
so
they stab
long,
themselves, isn't it?
but I fully intend to make up for lost time. I won't pretend I'm not scared, but I'll be okay. When I think of how you're all counting on me, I feel courage welling up inside. true friendship. I guess this is what it feels like.
I don't like how tight it looks on that side. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the corny speeches
Now
either.
we're back in the game and got another fighter on our team.
Scared of
commander's
that
going
fucking
down.
hairstyle. How dare you?
Right.
That's
The invaders aren't getting
Ito,
through
my
us.
fuck-ass white boy.
Getting the jump on me is something I can't forgive. I'll make them regret it. With every fiber of their being.
Why do we have overwhelming violence, protagonist, and the power of friendship? Thunderbolts, spoilers out of context, be like...
Yes, to protect the ones we love, so we can all return home together. We will fight!
I like the part with overwhelming violence. Overwhelming violence is my favorite character. Okay. I'm gonna need Ito to shh. What does Ito do?
Yes, leave it to me.
Ito's an attacker who gains a random buff with each action. He will randomly gain attack +1, armor +1, or fatigue from his specialist skill, Special Fortune Telling.
Let's do this!
Okay, I think I need to send you forward just so you can start hitting things.
Let her rip!
I think the goal here would be to send a couple people to kill that guy.
Now then, to business. My turn.
You can't reach the monster yet, can you? No.
Die! Broken so soon. Now then, I'm all worked up now.
Let's go gambling!
Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Okay, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine.
We better get moving. You're in the way! Let's do this!
You know, you honestly seem a little useless right now, main boy.
Here we go!
I like that. Yeah, and my turn.
We need to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ito! Hey, Ito, I know I just got you.
This certainly isn't good.
But yeah, it's time to use your last resort. Yeah, right there works.
No way forward but through.
He does look like a fucking nerd. To be fair, his whole thing in the story is that he has like a chronic illness, so I didn't really expect him to last that long.
I've got this.
Are you still being fucking worthless?
Now then, to business.
Come on. Actually.
Ready when you are. Gotcha.
Hey, his death brought a lot of value to the team, though. It did! Gotta say, this is probably one of the only games where it's like, you have to strategically die.
My turn.
Permission to autism? Yeah, sure. Let me guess, it's gonna be some kind of tabletop roleplay that also has a similar mechanic.
It's killing game time! Stab, stab, stab!
Rev it up!
And Lancer RPG, the ejection mechanic! Yeah, how'd I know it? You already did your special. Right.
Alright, let's get
Oh
started.
no, you didn't. You just did a normal move.
My turn.
Cruel Death's Lament. Yeah, sure.
Show me your insides! Don't let
You did your special too. Enemy commander only has 6 HP left. I just need. Oh, I don't have any more specials.
Fine. Don't bother me! Here we go!
Let's go. Only one death and it brought a lot of value! There's a funny special character option for a vehicle where you cannot eject on death, but you explode extra large and for extra damage. Huh! Oh? Just a person underneath?
We beat it this time, right?
It's back to its humanoid form. It's probably used up all its power. Speaking of which, didn't the commander's power seem a lot like our hemo anima?
Don't mind the sound of rustling, I'm just eating cookies. Yummy, yummy cookies.
You noticed that too, huh? And it's not like it just has a kind of similar vibe either. It's practically the same thing.
What makes the commander so special? Wish Sirai could have told us about this. It was bad enough when they were just freaky monsters, but now we gotta deal with the ones that look like us and have the same powers too?
I guess I was lurking when I heard rustling. Everything good over there? Cookies.
Hiruko, do you know anything about this?
No. I never saw a human-shaped invader back home. In this case, I'm just as ignorant as you are.
So much for that idea.
So, what do we do with this one? We beat it, but it ain't dead yet.
Can't wait until, like, he wakes up and we find out that that's what's gonna happen to us. Like, it's too late.
Mozokuze.
Is it talking?
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
Sujupi.
That's a little racist, Takamaru.
I think it's begging for mercy.
It wants us to spare its life.
Kabekuk. Tude você.
Mozokuze. Monokuma. Ito might be right. We couldn't understand the commander's words, but its breathing was ragged and its voice sounded frightened. Desperate even.
Hurry up and kill it.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war. This is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know.
Which kind of has a point.
Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
But...
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
He doesn't speak our language. How would we interrogate him? While I struggled to put what I was feeling into words, Hiruko spoke with a sense of confidence and determination as she approached the fallen commander. Performing a finishing blow on a commander and absorbing their power will boost your skills and voltage gain rate. Well, I think it's my only choice, so.
All right. Let me do it.
Ah, hell nah, bro. What the fuck is this cutscene?
Exquisite.
I'm so glad we get to have the victim point of view. They knew what they were doing. Oh my god, we might be the baddies. What just happened? Did you absorb its power?
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Sometimes it seems like there's nothing Hemoanima can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? I don't know. I just try to make the most of it. Man, check out the body! Shriveled up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose their power? What a tragic end.
No.
Don't pay it any mind. There are enemies, remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours, though? Who knows? Just one damn mystery after another around here. Now we can't even ask Saray any of it. Why not? Is he still missing? Oh, he didn't know we found the body.
Oh, right, you were totally out of it at the time, so you wouldn't know.
Know what? What happened? It's like this. So I fell down the hill and I got glue on my hands and I got records on my fingers. What? Records on my fingers and I just can't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. I got a platypus controlling me. What? Got a platypus controlling me. Well, fuck yeah, S rank. I would let a platypus control me. Why? What? No way.
Ceres, dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad.
Now it sounds like fun. You let cats control your actions. You know what? Fair enough. Hey Zero, your first job as mod, I want you to time Jebby out for like 2 minutes. You'll never take me alive. Oh god! Okay, yeah, 60 seconds works. Thank you.
Who could have done this?
It's thanks to the clue you gave us that we were able to find Saray. You can't joke about that, I'm sure you're happy. Yeah, I figured. I just wish it hadn't been like this.
Huh?
Oh, what about the agreement we had with him? He said we'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. He was even going to tell us the truth about everything. And we'll never find out why we were chosen, or what's being kept in the defense room. Were you ever trusted around prisoners before? Yeah, once. I thought you were against believing anything Saray told us. I was, but once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least. Maybe he's got a spare, like another body that whoever's controlling him can jump into? If he did, he'd have done that already. Right, I'm sorry, I ought to be put in solitary confinement for asking stupid questions. We're basically no better off than we were before! The Danganronpa people? Referencing Danganronpa? Dude, that's crazy. Are we really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing? There's not a lot else we can do. We've proven pretty definitively we can't get home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the world go to hell.
That's if that explanation wasn't a lie. We never got the chance to hear the whole truth.
Woo, what a pickle. Sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It's been a rough day and I need my beauty sleep. Wonder if the Danganronpa devs are gonna sue this studio for stealing so many ideas. It feels like they're copying so much of the identity of Danganronpa. The thing is that the main dev of Danganronpa is the one who worked on this. Like, it's not Spike Chunsoft, but it is Kodaka. And like, I'd like to see them try. You're part of this too, you know!
And you didn't even do anything today.
A good night's sleep might help us see things more clearly. At any rate, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell you the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle, and we let you die.
So, we're calling it for today?
Yes, I think that'd be best. I'd like some time to process all of this.
We're done talking then? Sweet! I kinda do not after the first few minutes anyway.
Having successfully made it through our second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. Collapsed onto my bed and lay there, staring at the ceiling, and pondering the same questions over and over again. Defend the school for 100 days, then return home. That's what Saray said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold that end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up and take us back to our old familiar residential complex? Will I really get to see Karuha again? Was that my doorbell? Who could it be at this hour? I got to my feet and opened the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late. Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. All the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes, it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destiny. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome, so long as we have each other. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's Hemoanima. Think of it less as a weapon and more of a tool to protect one another. Then maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Eito extended his hand toward me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks. Same here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya! Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Eito's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not alone. And so, our 7th day at the last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close. I was hoping there'd be a dream. Bong, bing, bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Is that what he usually says? Even with Sarai gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Oh, he's in front of someone's room. Right? That's what that means? In the back, maybe? Where's the little fella? Darumi's room. Oh, there he is. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? There are. I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you'd better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I'd found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. We should throw rocks at him? No, poor little guy. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sarai is gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation conversation was interrupted by Hiruko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. This curry is utterly delectable. I especially like the plain rice the sauce isn't spilled onto yet.
Would whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right?
Oh god, they're crazy.
Ah.
What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiruko?
Oh.
It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet?
Yeah, I didn't exactly like Saray barking orders at us, but without him we don't really have a lot of direction. It's approved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak! Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach!
Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? The school falls, mankind's done for! We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we... Wrong voice. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you.
I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly.
Hard to say. Must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Saray could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. Why am I not allowed to throw rocks at him? He's just a little guy! I'll be taking charge of the school in Saray's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Hiruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later.
Wait, what? You're going to what?
I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Saray's absence. You follow my orders, we'll be fine. Hell no! Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here, or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There's no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, she makes me uncomfortable some of the time. I think that's the point. Might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent. Heartless. But logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm on charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. Cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies, left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. for chaotic evil over lawful evil. Where's Murder Miku at? Right! Me too, buddy! Yuruko in charge. Can't imagine anyone else would keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. Got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Free time! Where is my girl Murder Miku at? Should probably do a free time with Ato. There's Murder Miku. I want to go here though.
What will become of us now?
Okay, only the ones that I can like actually hang out with will let me do free time. Or only the ones I fight with will let me do free time with them. Oh, I actually do have to move now. Forgot I'm no longer on the fucking roof. Now let's talk to Ato. You seem like you're in a good mood today. Did something happen? I hung my laundry today on the rooftop fence, and it worked amazingly. Everything came out so soft, and it smells incredible. Do you use scented fabric softener or something? No, I think it's just the smell of sunlight. I've never smelled anything like it in the TRC. And as you know, there's no sky there. If laundry day is this nice, maybe our time here won't be so bad after all. My man went from like depression to happy time so fast. Can't believe he's this excited about a good load of laundry. It do be like that sometimes. Does Ato enjoy housework? You just have to enjoy the little things in life sometimes, my boy. House husband spotted. I'm gonna marry that boy. Okay, so everyone's at level 2 now. Except for you, who's at like fucking level something. Spent like 30 minutes today drinking tea and staring at a fat squirrel. Life is good. That does sound like the good life, dude. I like using Darumi, so I should probably go hang out with her so I can get her points. Why does she always hang out with the siblings? Or more specifically, the girl of the siblings? Are they? Gay.
Yeah!
Things haven't been going so well lately. Man, what will become of us now? Okay, they always say the same thing unless there's someone you can hang out with.
Wanna eat some snacks with me, Takumi?
Fuck yeah!
I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals.
You'll get sick if you only eat junk. You should really get more nutrients.
I don't wanna. Nutrients will just keep me alive even longer.
Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
No! Getting old is as pathetic as a boring manga that just keeps getting published forever! It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool.
She thinks it's cool to neglect her body? Can't say I understand how she thinks. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I couldn't fix her because she was perfect, although I could improve her diet if she let me. I don't think she'd let you. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random online videos online till late. He just like me, for real, for real! I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I miss you, Sarai. I don't miss doing your voice, though. Kinda sure my voice going that low. It's morning. Hidruko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. She's gonna be like trying to fucking kill the siblings for eating the food. I'm calling it now. Oh. Everyone's in their room still? Okay, they're all empty. Why don't you fucking knock, you idiot? Morning, Tsubasa.
Yeah, morning.
Huh?
You on your way to the cafeteria?
Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going.
What was all that about? She's acting weird. Let me check something. Yep, it's everyone not fighting. She's only letting the people who fight eat, isn't she? Yep. Hiruko. Or she's threatening them or something. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me? Or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is it understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever.
Damn! Is it gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness!
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got an excuse to keep hanging back. None of us got any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said. That's what being at war's all about. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning. But it's been a couple days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. Oh, they're all hiding! The poor babies! Damn, she actually doesn't have a hangout event. What did she say when I talked to her? I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's... Yeah, okay. Damn, bitch. I haven't hung out with you in a while. Honestly, I'm not sure if I've hung out with you at all. This ain't too bad. Hey, talk to me. Doesn't the design of this hallway kick ass? Kick ass? Does it? Really? This design? It's shiny and blinked out and the art is sick as hell. It's right up my alley, man. She hits with the I need you to enlist now. Whoever came up with this shit was a real man of taste, that's for sure. Hope my house is full of gold and totally badass like this hallway. It looks like a bad joke to me, but, well, to each his own. They're all just gonna hide. I need linguistics. The fuck is linguistics? You need math. You need gym, that makes sense. You also need linguistics. You need math, but you need a much higher grade than I can get. Okay, who would give me linguistics? That's gym. Oh, that's linguistics. That's math. Anatomy time! What's the matter, Darmy? Did something happen?
No, I just felt like crying.
Person should have a reason to cry. Tears are supposed to mean something. Creativity went up. That was the shortest fucking conversation I've ever had in my life.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Can't wait until we all have a coup and just beat the fuck out of Hiruko. It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to put pressure on the others into fighting still had me worried. She already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at the Last Defense Academy. I think the people who fight should get to skip the line for food, but I don't know about starving everyone else. I like what Saray did before was he gave everyone else shitty food, like stale bread and warm water, and then like they got the good food. And like I think that they should just continue that.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Those are different lines.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
You're dead, sir. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. Feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Saray, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe he'll get through this and go home. Back to Tokyo Residential Complex. Back to Karuwa.
Hey!
So, it'll all work out. Somehow. It always does. Morning announcement said the Rec Room and Leisure Lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. They're still trapped in their rooms. Oh, I need to discover them, don't I? Oh. They're already in here. Okay. I came by to check out the Leisure Lounge, but when I saw Hiriko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Honestly.
I have a little cat beside me. Hey, Persephone. Who's a kitty?
I didn't think I would like him. Me neither, man. I regret giving him the voice I did because now it hurts my throat. Infirmary. Rec room. Yeah, hi, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. So the... Let's fucking go! Pog. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. What do you mean? It's a fucking casino, Takumi! Favorite game at casinos is at the bar. I'm a big fan of the bar, but actually I like, so at one specific casino, I've only seen it at one casino so far, but one near where I live has a Halloween black cat slot machine, and I won like $150 from it, so it's my favorite. Ah, shit, ad timing. I'll tell you when you get back, soldier.
Hey, Takumi! You scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore ero gaze or anything.
I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Saray's not here to tell us how it all works?
Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Hito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary.
Oh hey, it's just like Spooks. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Ito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? Are you back, Zero? Are you back? 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 Yeah. Okay, so as I was saying, my favorite casino game, the bar's good, but at a casino near where I live, there's one specific one that's like a Halloween black cat themed one, and I won $150 from it, and so that's my favorite casino game.
Huh.
This seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. Like slot machine, or was it? Yeah, it's a slot machine. I mostly play slots. I love watching the things go spin, 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 brrr, and then I get money. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a Giftomatic. A Gifto what now? I'm a good honest poker player. Easiest game to play with bad luck. You see, going to the tables required me to talk to someone. I have too much anxiety for that. Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out. Full and complete. I'm most scared of tables because I feel like if I win too much, I'm gonna get shot in the parking lot. Yeah, that's fair too. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen their esprit de corps. That's also why I'm all about them private games. I see. Like I said, I just like slot machines. I put my cash in, it goes brrrr, and then my good luck means that more cash pops out. Or I lose it all. I spent almost $200 gambling on a cruise. I lost all of it. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps. Assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. My favorite form of putting money in the machine and hoping I get money is the stock market, which is boring but longer term. If you like losing your money to machines, you can always hit the bits button. It should be right next to like the points, right there underneath the chat. It looks like a little like it's a quadrilateral, I think is the term. Ah! Thank you. Thumbs down that joke. But you gave me a bit, didn't you? You put money in the machine.
How about gory movies? Or games that are banned for being too extreme?
Yes, actually. Seriously? Really is extensive. Sounds like magic. Or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. She is so peak. Then again, the Revivomatic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Every time the camera cuts to her, I like her more. She is perfection. This is what peak humanity looks like. Yeah, I guess not. You think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been locked. You can access it during your free time. This is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? That's what I'm... Oh, it's not free time right now. That's the problem. Things on the other side. Rec room, infirmary. No, that's the war room. Bathroom. Classroom. Defense room. Bathrooms. Leisure lounge. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. Guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax my own, please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko but just descend into an intensive training session anyway.
Huh?
Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Like how he has to say that out loud. I looked at everything! Go into my room! A rec room and leisure room. Lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? Still have some free time today. What should I do next? Rec room has been unlocked. You can make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BPM materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Items can be obtained from treasure spaces through progressing the story. Me standing in the room, unable to leave because I forgot to check the random detail in the corner of the room. It really be like that, dude. It really do be. Splatter movies! Movie where a monster attacks people when a certain date and day of the week align. Become a series after blowing up. A cover to protect books or notebooks. Also helpful if you don't want anyone to know what you're reading. Glasses stand. Books on compilation. Milk bottle lid. Some of these I have no idea who you would give these to. Like, who the fuck wants Simple Toys? Winner ice cream stick? A winning ice cream stick. Take it to the store you bought it from for free ice cream, but the school doesn't even have a store. Dear sister, gift box. And then there's ones like this, where you can tell that, like, exactly who it's for. A super cute, sparkly gift box. Someone made this as a tribute to the person they want to give a gift to. It's empty. Detective merch. Fortune-telling goods. Bath salts for anyone wanting to relax in the bath. Towel. Silicone-free shampoo. Facial roller. Hand cream. Makeup brushes. These are such, like, stereotypical girl gifts. Weapon for hitting people in pro wrestling. Can be combined with throws or just to sit on. Noose! Kako mini standee. An acrylic standee made from a picture of Kako. Why was this registered in the Gift-O-Matic? Fucking weird ass brother of hers. Iron Maiden. Some of these gifts are fucking wild. Like the perk from DBD. Oh my god. Makes you yell when you get out of the locker. That's fucking wild, right? What? What? This is... Yeah! What? Out of fucking pocket. And then just a fucking next-gen game console. No! No, you don't! Why are some of these games so out of pocket? Just like any other custard pudding with the caramel sauce spills on a cool bunker phrase. And a snack selections. Wait. No. Happy powder. Flavored powder from a certain popular candy makes you feel happy. The recipe is top secret. Is that cocaine? Food stamps? See, like, there's normal stuff. There's protein powder. There's a journal. A graphic novel set. A cat photo book. Sexy magazine. Sure, why not? I'll just buy one of my classmates a sexy magazine. A cult magazine. Do I have the stuff to make this? Cool. Daughter me. I know which gift I would give Cassie. I'm so concerned. I'm so fucking concerned. I hope it's the fortune telling set that I saw.
So well. Have you been stalking me?
Yes, I have been. Linguistics went up! Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. Each character's preferred items and their report cards, and then you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather those hints and make all the gifts you can. No, it's the cat photo book, sorry. God damn it, there was a fortune telling item in there, and you're gonna give me the cat photo book? You even know me? You didn't care about me? I see, like... Question mark books. Whatever. Nerd. I assume you have fortune telling stuff already? Yes, but I can always use more. That's like being like, oh babe, I saw you already have stuffed animals. I'm not buying you anymore. Every girl wants more stuffed animals and every witch wants more fortune telling stuff. Keep complaining. I can think of a different gift though to keep you from complaining. You fucking wouldn't. Do not put me in an Iron Maiden. Do not sell drugs to my husband. God! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. By it, I mean the will to keep going. I can get you leveled up, buddy boy. You need some math. Where would you be? You are. You're in the war room. Interesting. Am I getting banned for that one? No. You're on thin fucking ice. My bad. I'm not allowed to make comments about you and ball gag someone. Can't do it. Can't do it anymore. I can't. I fucking can't fucking. You know what? It's been real. It's been good, but it hasn't been real good. I'm not into fucking gilfs! Anyway, I was analyzing the video from our defensive battle on the computer.
Huh.
I wanted to work out the behavioral patterns of each type of invader and use that to inform our future battles. You really are a born researcher, huh? Never even considered analyzing this data. Nerds. And I remember you making a comment about refusing a guy for being too young. So I don't know. It's true. I'm not into gilfs! Can't take this anymore. I can't fucking I'm not physically strong. This is the only way I can make myself useful to everyone. Your experience unlocked the keyword video. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords to see what you can come up with. How old is Wesker? I think he's like 40 or 50.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Wesker's not a gilf, he's just a dilf. Today I went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiroko would stop at the cafeteria, so she could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get onto the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Nothing else to do, I got into bed. Within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. Ding dong. You know, I woke up today and thought I should be nicer to Cassy, and it seemed that didn't work out.
Rise and shine!
Please be nicer to me. I don't know what I did to you. Anyway.
Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
I think if I'm nicer to you, then you start being meaner to me.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our
I'll be
beloved
nice
school
to you.
from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I let you time someone out. Was that not enough? Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Sounds like somebody's here, but... it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I was gonna propose we take turns being mean to each other, but I guess we could just be nicer to each other. I'm gonna be ambushed. You're gonna fucking hold me hostage. Took a few hesitant steps toward the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Daughter-me? Is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me?
Uh-huh?
Once we're dead, the pain will stop. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. Die, 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 die,
What? Hey! Hold on a minute!
Just kidding! Man, you should have seen your face! You've been Darmied, brah!
I love her.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought it was a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up.
That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiruko's letting them back in?
Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho! Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye!
I love her so fucking much. Doremi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, alright? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. Doremi, Gaku. This is Gaku's room. Just checking the nameplate to make sure. I rang the bell by the side of the door. A little while, the door slowly opened.
Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiriko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? What'd she want this time? I know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but...
Fine, Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck.
After several dramatic groans, Gaku shulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. Where are the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. I hate that guy. Who wants to help me kill him? Can we throw rocks at him, Zero? This is Tsubasa's room. Checking the nameplate to make sure. I rang the bell by the side of the door. For a little while, the door opened with a clatter.
Takumi, what is it?
I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back?
Hiroko said that? Really has been cracking the whip. A friend who looks like him IRL, I would feel awkward throwing rocks at him. I can't say what I was going to say. But I'm willing. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately.
Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me.
Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubaka slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. I can just... Alright, everyone's here. Guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. Among Us reference! Among Us! What is Hiroko up to this time?
Hey, can we get something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps.
Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer.
You are totally heartless.
Hiroko, please, give them some real food. Can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person.
Just 1 slice each?
We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders, come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I have decided you're going to leave the school. Huh?
Well, what do you mean leave? You're kicking us out?
Kicking you out, what a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save a us all a lot of trouble.
What? Right now?
Hiriko, have you lost your mind? How did you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys?
Thank you for the hydrate.
Fucking chugged. That was like half my cup in one sip. And a posture check, thank you. Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better.
You can't just use us like that!
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much of a difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiriko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think. Just argue. Just obey my orders. I think we should punch her.
But it's so extreme! Can't you go a little easier on us?
You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return?
Huh? Well...
You see? Now no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave.
Seriously? Right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Now, opposed to her behavior, I think maintaining the old rules would be the best. I wonder if she's just trying to convince them to fight or just power tripping TBH. I think power tripping. I think this girl has no fucking empathy. And so, like, she cannot comprehend in her head what, like, is going on with them. Wait, Hiriko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever.
Just 5 days?
If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you to telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? Oh, sorry, that's a different voice. What kind of test? His fucking voice and like the other fucking nerd-ass voice I do are too similar, and I can't remember who gets who which voice. You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. Their customary brusque attitude. Hiriko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. Not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try.
Just let it go, okay? We're getting kicked out. We're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's an hour and 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight.
Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds...
I know! Sheesh, it's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me.
What? You redeemed runestone reading, but you said no redeems? Okay, cool. You get 1 rune stone, because that's a stupid question. This is actually upside down. So, the rune stone I pulled is the harvest, which means, like, you'll get rewards, you know, blessings, reaping what you sow, but I pulled it upside down, which means the reverse, which basically means, you get fucking nothing. So yes, no redeems. You press the button, you get fucking nothing. I gotta redeem that more often. I know. Sheesh, it's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. The school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life after everything I've been through. I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stormed away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiruko had been.
Huh. He sure is freaking out, huh?
I think I know how he feels, now that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling... Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. That one guy in CSM who goes, why do bad things happen to me? I did nothing wrong. Sorry, man, I don't watch Chainsaw Man. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful mod... Epic reference for my Chainsaw Man fans in the chat. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma...
I get where Hiroku's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not gonna happen.
Tsubasa...
I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that?
Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I don't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore.
I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Outski. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly.
What should we do, brother dearest?
Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. Is that a fucking Lord of the Rings reference? But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? If I was a leader, I would be so much more efficient at tricking people into fighting. They can't be this silly the whole time. I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise, so long as I'm with my dear sister.
Woo!
As such, there's nothing more to discuss. I'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression. Like a pair of sock and buskin Macs.
Huh.
Damn! And a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins!
Hey!
I don't think Hiruko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do?
She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We'll just dance into her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they want to budge on this.
Yeah, I wonder if why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Doesn't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. We can fill their bellies. There's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little.
Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Hey, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turn towards me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know darn you'd only make it worse.
Yay! I don't even have to come up with my own excuse!
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all by yourself at this point.
Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first time I'm going to try to convince Tsubasa. Oh, I want to try to convince the twins first! The sister seems really willing to do it! We just need to convince her bitch-ass brother. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Ring the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened.
What is it, Takumi? Said Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone.
Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry.
Are those sandwiches for me?
I think group punishment would convince this group so fast. Isn't that essentially what they're doing with, like, the no eating thing? Like, hey, you can't eat unless you fight, and it's not working? It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in?
Of course! Come on in!
No, you punish some of them for the others' actions. Maybe, I don't know. maybe I just have a fucked up brain, but I would just sit them down and be like, okay, listen. So, you want to go out, you would rather like go out and die than fight, right? And they're like, yeah, that's right. It's just too hard. And it'd be like, what's the worst thing that could happen while fighting? I die. So what's the difference? And then I have to hope that gets in the little brain. Like, your options are die or die. Like, why not choose the die that's slightly nicer? Like, you can die out in the ruins or you can die eating the nice food.
Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You two can talk to me.
Yeah, but I think if they were logical, they would have signed up anyways. Maybe they're just, like, not logical. They're a little too stupid. I have to be like, so your options. You're like, you would rather die. You're kind of suicidal, right? You want a fucking little guy who has, like, the inferiority complex. I would like, crouch down real low because he's real short and be like, so, you think that you're worthless compared to us and, like, you don't want to take up space, right? And he'd be like, yeah, I'm just so worthless. And I'd be like, do you want to maybe, like, activate your hemo anima? Just, like, stand in front of the enemies first. Like, be a literal meat shield. Be like, I won't be in your way. And be like, no. You'd be taking the hits for us to be perfect. And then he becomes our tank. He uses his hemo anima, and we find out he's like a fucking tank unit. We're like, perfect. Just stand there and take the hits for us. You're protecting us by just existing because you're such a useless sack of shit. And he'd be like, this is where I belong. And he'd be like, good job, buddy. What am I? A consolation prize? Like, if I said all of you are getting banned except for the pathetic little boy, he's allowed to stay here and live while the rest of you die, but if he signs up, then the rest of you can stay another week. Fair. I think that'd work on everyone except the little sniveling bitch I don't like. He seems selfish. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches.
This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here.
Yeah, maybe, but I think most of them would be susceptible to it. Fair. We're just gonna kick the little sniveling bitch I hate out anyway, because I don't like him.
I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper.
She must have been starving. She scraped down the sandwiches in less than a minute.
I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver.
I think he would fall for peer pressure if everyone else joined, though. I don't think so. I think he's too much of a sniveling little bitch.
Now I don't have to eat dry bread today.
Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria?
Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time?
No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls.
Really?
I didn't think they were getting any food either, dude. I thought they were just starving. But in exchange, would you open up to me?
Huh? Open up to you? About what?
The reason why you won't fight. If you have a reason, I'd love for you to tell me. Oh yeah, maybe she just like fucking shoved it into her pockets.
Sure. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information?
Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later.
She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts.
Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa?
I can't keep it down.
Keep it down?
When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you...
Puke! I puke, okay?
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't figure this out earlier. Guys, she's queasy. She doesn't like blood. She vomits a lot. She's been vomiting this whole fucking time.
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. See? We should have known.
the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got in your eyes?
Could you take medicine or something?
It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders.
Are you okay?
Oh god, no! No, I can't keep it!
Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew, that's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. Didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Only I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... puking?
Eito! How long have you been standing there?
I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what is this about puking? Little white boy spotted! I hate to hear out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead.
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? Suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. Oh god, please don't make her fighting style puking, I'm begging. Final attack, she just vomits on the enemy. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Fashionable sick pouch. Why would this exist? Looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Okay. A fashionable sick pouch? This looks perfect! Tsubasa's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. So Eito and I split up to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. I feel like I can't say I like her without getting accused of something. Yeah, it's okay. I like Tsubasa too. She's just kind of a sweetie in general. Now, where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. I need to go exploring to get materials. You need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Oh, darn me. Darumi. There she is. I would hold her hair out of the way while she hurled. That's so sweet, actually. Darumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in the bag. I even throw my mirror in there raw dog, so I always end up out cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
Right. You should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carry around patches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. Why did she say raw dog? She raw dogs it.
I mean, I might not have one, but I have some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Really?
Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I'm mesmerized where it was, so I could go back and maybe pick up something from there
you tell me where it is? Got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. Can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school? I'll go check this place out later. These two. My siblings. Freaks. I like the girl, I don't like the boy. You.
Huh. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
I've decided I have to make her British to differentiate her from the other girls and also to match her brother, because he's British. Not even once. We don't carry around bags or wallets.
We would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
We literally keep things on our person.
Ah, reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest.
We were pressed up very close.
I know horrible struggles these go through.
You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress at least. I doubt it, but do you have a fashionable pouch? How's it going, Takumi? Getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. Talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. Feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards! Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. Now, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Mech geek, like... Hold on. Mech geek, like Lancer.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too.
No, you cannot ban yourself.
I've tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? File this information away. Might help me convince her. By the way, Takumaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Hope I ever pissed you off too much you order me to ban myself onto it. I'll keep that in mind, but I don't think you will. You are my most loyal mod. Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. Actually, my indigenous religious teachings that if a woman tells me to fuck off, if I ignore that, I go to hell. It's hilarious. Huh. Interesting. Spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never get to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Well, we've got string in a plastic bag. We came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Let's go, baby! Well, White Boy seems eager to help. Is he fighting yet? He is fighting yet! He helped us fight in the last battle! He's got a gambling mechanic, but also he's kind of a glass cannon, so he did a lot of damage. So I put him up against the boss, and he kind of immediately died. Treasure chest space will now appear during explorations. Lady One will grant you a key item. You need to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chest, you'll be able to Make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. That's like one turn but killed half the enemies. Stan, and did like half the damage to the boss. There's like an old mineral store, there's lots of rocks. Take a yellow rock.
Yes!
An invader in awesome cape is wandering around, looks cool. Still the cape. You snuck behind the invader and ripped its cape off. That angered the invader and it attacked you. Battle time.
We did it.
You get to see him fight now because I think it's only us two on this expedition. It's not good.
I'm ready
attack
whenever.
style again? Oh yeah, just 3 enemies. You
My
do a
turn.
whole line. How much could you move?
I guess it's my turn.
Not very much.
Here we go.
Fucking love when condition mechanics always reminds me of a certain game.
Say when.
You're gonna be autistic again, aren't you?
All right. We better get moving.
Let's do this.
Here. I'm ready whenever. You're in the way! Got it! Nice! We better get moving. Here we go!
How's gambling work? He gains random stats after attacking. Yeah, each attack he gets a random stack. Either attack, defense, or like, I think stun, honestly.
Say when. Takes more than that.
Damn it!
Decreases to attack and move stats can be removed by taking defensive stance, as well as overrun by stat boosting effects.
I've got this.
Okay, come on, little white boy.
It's my turn.
I love you, little white boy.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Yes!
Perfect.
What?
Torn dress. Find a field with fangs and fur scattered around. It looks like some animals have been fighting. Get some fur.
We did it.
Activate a time bomb. Do something or it'll explode. Run. Go back one space. Got scrap parts.
Yes!
Pretty funny. You got a fashionable pouch! Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Wow, the fashionable pouch! Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa.
Ah!
Yes, we made the fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. Comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. Sure, if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. With someone like what Karuga is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight, too. Seems pretty challenging. Guess there's no point in being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Do we bring her moist bread?
Takumi, why did you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Oh wow, it's such a cute pouch! But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again?
You don't need to be so alarmed. Just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa. She shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing WAS twice. The number of options may increase the conversation progresses. You choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. If you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point, so don't worry too much. Just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay. I was like, what happens if I fail? I'm pro-bribing. I'm pro-bribing too. What the fuck is this trippy-ass background?
I already told you I can't fight. It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to...
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's no way I...
Just use that sick bag.
Huh? What? This is a sick bag?
It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it kind of looks like a regular accessory pouch.
I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public.
So does producing secure backwards just run in the family? It's a keyboard smash! If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
His voice is honestly very calming. I date him. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? That's where the best keyboard smashes come from, dude. Tsubasa?
I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight.
Well, why not? Your puking issue should be solved now.
I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me.
Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it.
I know that it's not the time to be embarrassed. There's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you. I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Damn, everyone was calling her puke girl in school, huh? Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment.
I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer.
I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad.
We wouldn't make fun of you. Right, that's such a cool that's a cool nickname. It's such a funny response.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll puke
I don't
too!
want to be ostracized for puking anymore.
Uh-oh, I failed.
Anyway, I'll just give up trying to get me to fight. Way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders.
Fuck. Tsubasa is terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. And I'll eliminate that worry for her. She'll never agree to fight with us. Retry. I'll puke too is a banger response. He had to puke too, bro.
It was Pukette.
Oh god, I gotta restart
All
this whole
the
part.
bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends.
Throw up in solidarity.
Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of you.
Throw up and throw hands for a friend.
You, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
That's so. I'm supposed to say I'll
Don't worry,
puke
we're all
too?
good people. There's nothing to be scared of.
How can you say that? You've only known them for 2 weeks. Stop making things up. This is a serious issue for me.
This is too much to ask her to trust people we've basically just met. I didn't believe we'd have to puke too! That wouldn't come for me!
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking
I'm
can
really
have on
bad
my
at
life?
convincing people of
I
things.
lost friends every time I puked in public.
Yeah, well, she isn't
Like,
you.
How someone who I
I'm
thought
autistic,
was a
I'm bad at
friend
empathy.
would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of you.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
They gotta wait for I'll
What if you
puke
gave
too,
me
I
another
guess.
Cruel nickname. If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared.
Good. I fucking hate this.
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about?
You puked on your own, you stand out, so I'll puke with you! That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
You're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. He is so funny. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. She gets made fun of, then so will I! I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without blinking. And suddenly, her expression relaxed, as if I had gone through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, he's so stupid.
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this?
It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least.
heart to heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking.
I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case?
Should I not be?
Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt I could belong.
A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Yeah, Grandpa runs a workshop. We just saw this. Why are we getting Saw-style flashbacks of things we saw 10 minutes ago? Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said.
Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong.
Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. Must be the most important thing in the world to her. It's anything like how Kadoa is to me, then. Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs.
I see. Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to wait, aren't I?
I see.
That's it? You see? Did my story bore you?
No, of course not. There I go, putting my foot in my mouth. I can't fucking take this. I'm too autistic for this. What do you mean you're mad at me for saying my C?
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting
I can't take it. This is every conversation I have at work.
Finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick. I miss you so much, Grandpa.
Perfect!
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Huh?
What?
This is how I feel whenever I send a message to take continuous poison damage if no one laughs. What a mood.
Well, why?
Remember what Surei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, your family, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit.
Wasn't he just lying?
As shady as Surei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too?
Entirely possible.
No way.
Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I stepped closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone.
Not gonna lie, someone stared into my eyes this much I would puke. My autistic ass is not holding eye contact.
We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
Protect what matters most to us. Together.
Protect what matters most to us
He reads
together.
himself. Persuasion complete. That was unnecessarily difficult. Got such high grades in eye contact, the interviewer said I was intimidating, needed to blink more.
Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that?
Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together.
I'm not making any promises. I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay?
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay, and thanks, Takumi.
We're wasting time. Day 16, they get kicked out. Phew, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. Took us 2 days just for her. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. No, he doesn't! That's a whiny, snivelly little bitch boy! Doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. No time to waste. Grabbed the sandwich offering and headed to Gaku's room.
I want to speak to the siblings!
Bro, how the fuck did you get this many cans in this time? We've been here 13 days.
Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously.
After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the truth why he won't fight.
I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them.
If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then?
I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Let's have a couple screws loose.
It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed.
People I care about?
I don't have anyone like that.
Huh?
What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. All I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. Damn, Cassy making fun of the orphans so much. I don't fucking care if he's an orphan, he's a sniveling little bitch boy. But are you sure? The Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
Hey! I told you, I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself!
Been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one.
Okay, we're done here. Go home.
Well, wait, hold on, just hear me out.
I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk.
Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. That is kind of vague. You should have told us from the beginning you just want to get paid for this, dude. You're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Buddy, we could have started paying you a lot sooner. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is that you bring him money. Nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. It did say it was better than money at times like this. I have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. What will get him to open up to me? Something he wants. Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Let me at that gift-o-matic. Fuck you, I'm not asking them. Okay, it's not gonna let me until I ask everyone. Come here, Dami Mommy. Peeked into the worm and saw Hiruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. Is Eden doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Surei said, at least. That's true, then. We're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. Girly has the same opinion as Gaku as me, which is just he's a sniveling little fucking bitch. Daughter me.
Look, Takumi, look what I found!
What's that?
A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I ran into the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Yeep, I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting.
Darmi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. We're gonna, move along. We gotta confiscate that from her, but it brings her so much joy. I'm just hoping she means, like, cutting her food. A present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I don't think that's what she meant. Maybe she's like me when I was little. I used to keep steak knives in my room just so I could cut up erasers and stab them. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. I'm going to get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Huh? Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. Doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He's all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. Surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew?
Uh?
Well, he's the oldest of a big family. They're having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out. He just got good at it.
Huh?
But big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently, he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case... Turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a big family of foster siblings. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present? Yeah, we just saw this. Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. He has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Good at sewing, he's no amateur. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew him pretty well at that. What about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. They do flashbacks if you weren't paying attention at all before, but will pay attention to the flashback, right? After a few minutes of searching. Sewing kit. Sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. A lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. Ruins in the old hospital. The place Darmy found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. Also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, that might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darmy show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. How are we gonna convince the last two with no days? This is literally gonna take all the days.
Are you ready to find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Wild sense to stable hitting the double finger gun. She's just excited. Okay, take me to the hospital, Darumi.
Yo-ho-ho-ho! Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost!
Okay, southeast. See a bird flying overhead, something shining and speak might be valuable. Throw a stone at it. The rocket threw hit the bird dead on. Drop the stone it was carrying. Fuck yeah!
Nice!
See a large piece of cloth in the middle of the road. It looks like there's something underneath it. Ignore it. As you started to move on, an invader suddenly jumped to. Oh, okay. Whatever. Enemy time. I think I upgrade Darumi.
Let's do it to it! Stab, stab, stab! Seriously depressing. Stay away!
Sweet. Hi, Dino Range.
Take this! Got it!
Here we go!
I've got this. Keep your guard up!
And a turn. That guy can throw. Runestone reading with the question yes redeems. Let's pick a random stone out. Drop it. Oh, it's gonna be another upside down one. So that means circumstances that connects people. Upside down means, I don't know, yes redeems, but it'll separate you from me. You'll make me angry. Trust me, really weird question for runestone readings, buddy. Gotta keep the no... I gotta keep the no redeems. I see.
Ready when you are.
Let's do it to it! Yeah. Okay. Don't bother me!
Never tell when it's genuinely no redeems or not. No redeems always just means nothing. Like, it's not something that means anything.
Game time!
I made that shit up and Zero for some reason loves it. ¿Por qué? Orange, ¿por qué? No, adiós. ¿Ah? ¿Por qué adiós? ¿Cero?
Let's go!
Cero. Cero Lu. Mi amigo Cero.
Okay, your turn now.
Yes!
Un momento. ¿Dónde está? Derecho. Derecha, a la derecha. A la derecha. Recogelo. Yeah! Muñeco. Rojo. Ouch.
We did it.
Rosa. Rojo, rosa. Woohoo! ¡Lo hicimos! qué?
Me estoy aburriendo. Solo quiero volver a mi habitación y jugar a juegos erráticos deprimentes.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué Dano Range? Sí.
Aha!
Sí, coser. Coser. Ella. Gaku de casa. Casa de Gaku. Okay, we're free. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. Hey, buddy. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's late. Wait, what did that just say? Oh. I don't know anymore. No. Ah. Forgot what the buttons were. Turn to title. Probably something like I'll have to go back and do something, like part of the conversation or something. Hopefully. I don't know, I didn't pay enough attention. Okay, let's find something to raid! Yippee! Don't mind me trying to fucking close the game in the background. So true, bestie. See, there's Dead Muse or Aurora. Let's go raid Aurora. I have a civic duty as a Crypt Star to raid my fellow Crypt Stars when they're alive. I believe she said she was trying to finish the cat lady with Sam today. Remember, because I asked her if she wanted to do a Coffin of Andy and Lele, and she said no, and I was very sad. But I understood. So there's the raid message as usual. The next time I will be live won't be until Monday. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.